Hey Kids Church, Dave here, hope you're okay. Still enjoying lockdown. Hope you enjoyed last week's landing strip challenge. I had a go at that one, which was, me and Joe certainly had a lot of fun doing that one. This week's challenge is probably the most difficult challenge for me because I'm not a great cook, but we're going to do some baking. Now we've kept it nice and easy for me. We're going to make some flapjacks. So what we need to do is the recipe for this is going to be on the Ashbourne Elim website, so ashelim.ch/kids, and you'll find the recipe on there. But what we'll need is you're going to need 100 grams of margarine. You're going to need a tablespoon of golden syrup. You're going to need 100 grams of sugar. You're going to need 125 grams of oats, ideally jumbo oats because they taste the nicest apparently, and 50 grams of self-raising flour. And then you're going to need all the mixing bowl and a tin to put it in and all that sort of stuff. So, okay, here goes. First things first though, make sure you've washed your hands, I already have, and make sure you've heated your oven on 190 degrees Celsius. So that's getting ready and nice and warm, ready to put our flapjacks in. Okay, so first things first, we need to take your mixing bowl and you want to put the oats in, 125 grams of oats. You want to put your sugar in, 100 grams of sugar, and then you want to put your 50 grams of flour in as well. And then you get your mixing spoon, you want to mix that up all the way so it's all mixed up together. So the sugar and flour over all of those lovely jumbo oats to give that a good mix. And then once you've mixed it all in, that is ready for your butter, for your margarine and your golden syrup. So that's all nicely mixed there. So I'm going to put that to one side. Next thing we need to do, I've got the margarine already measured out. I need to measure out the golden syrup. So this is very sticky. Okay, so get your golden syrup. You want 1 tablespoon of golden syrup. Whoa, look at that. Make sure it's a good tablespoon in there. We'll get that up. I'll tell you what, we'll put another tablespoon in as well, just to make it extra gooey. Okay, right, so that's all that into there. And now what we need to do, Kids Church, is make sure you grease your bowl. You need to, all you're going to do with that, it doesn't need to be very big because the recipe isn't a massive recipe. You're not cooking for the whole of Ashbourne. It's just for you and your family. So get a tissue and get a bit of butter or margarine on your tissue like that, and then just put it all on my thumb, and then just spread that all over the tin on the sides as well, so that when you try to take your lovely flapjacks out, they don't get stuck to the tin. So that's what you need to do in there. Just paste that all in there. And then I've got it all over my hands, but never mind. Don't lick your fingers, Kids Church, whatever you do. Okay, so that's the next thing. So what we've got to do next is we've got to take the syrup and the margarine and we've got to melt it on the hob. Okay, so this next bit we are going to we need to melt the margarine and the syrup. So if you need an adult with you on this one, make sure you grab an adult. Okay, so first of all, we turn the hob on, and then we need to put the margarine into the pan. Make sure you get it all in there, you don't want to lose any. And then you want to put your 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons if you want to make it extra gooey of syrup in there as well. Now this is, you've got to, as you're doing this, you need to make sure you're stirring it because you don't want it to burn the butter and the syrup. You need to just keep mixing it in until all the butter and the syrup's melted. It won't take very long at all. So keep stirring it, and then once we've got it all melted, we're going to mix it in with all our oats and all our other lovely things. So you can see that there, it's all melting nicely. That's it. It's once the last few bits of margarine are melted, we can take it off. Oh, that didn't take very long at all, did it? And then we take it back over to our mixture and we pour it into our oats. Make sure we get it all in there. We pour it into our oats and then we mix that up really well so all of the oats get coated in all the butter and the syrup. Get a good old mix so there isn't anything left stuck on the side of the bowl. And then that's your exercise for the week as well. There you go, once that's all mixed in, now what we want to do is get the bowl that we've greased ready. We need to tip it all into this bowl and then spread it all out. So tip it all in. Make sure you don't leave any in there because it tastes lovely. And then spread it into the bowl, getting it right to the edges. Try to get it as even as you can. I'm just going to get me with a spoon so that I can scrape them bits off there. So scrape it all off there. I know it's tempting to use your fingers, but I'm trying not to, Kids Church. Okay, so once it's all in there, make sure it's all flattened down. And then we are about ready to put it in the oven, I think. Okay, so once it's in there, that looks good enough to eat. So next thing we've got to do is we need to put that in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes, but keep an eye on it because you want to take it out when it just starts going firm on the top. Your parents will help you with this, or your grandparents or older brothers and sisters. So let's pop this in the oven now. I've put the oven on beforehand, so make sure you've got a towel or some oven gloves. You don't want to burn yourself. So into the oven, in there it goes. 15 to 20 minutes, and we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so that's been about 15 to 20 minutes, so I'm going to take it out of the oven now. So make sure you grab your oven gloves, but if you need to get a grown up, please get a grown up because this is going to be really hot when it comes out of this oven. Okay, so let's take this out. If we can get it out of there, and hopefully, oh, it looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to pop that there. That's it. So once it's nice, so you'll see that it's nice and firm, it starts getting a bit harder. So whilst it's still hot, Kids Church, you want to cut it into slices because this makes it easier after to take it out of the bowl. So cut it with a knife. Like I said, the tin is going to be really hot, so try not to touch the tin. Cut it into however many slices you want. I've got it in a round tin, so I'm cutting it like a pizza, but you can cut it in whatever shapes you want. And then, as long as when you cut it when it's hot, that makes it much easier. And then, oh, you got me then. And then you can take it out of the tin once it's cooled down. So once you've cut it, leave it like that. Don't be tempted to take a bite of it because it's going to be really hot. Leave it like that until it's cooled down and take it out of the bowl and you can just have a feast. So hopefully this is going to taste really nice. Hopefully yours is going to taste really nice. Let us know how you get on and enjoy. Most of all, have fun, but be safe around the oven. And we'll see you next week. Bye.